everyone, and welcome to ACPR's Windows 8.1 Tips and Tricks. Now, I am currently at Windows 8, and I'm going to show you how to do the 8.1 here in a minute. What I want to do first is show you a recommendation for when you first power on your Windows 8 or Windows 8.1 system. The biggest complaint about Windows 8 is that it's very hard to navigate. It's very hard to get to your data, whether it be pictures, music, your documents, to the Windows settings, to your programs. Now, I'm just going to give you a couple of tips on how to kind of make that a little bit more easier for you. Now, right now we're at the Metro screen, and what you want to do is go to the tile that says Desktop. Go ahead and click on it. That's going to take you to your desktop, and on your desktop you want to right click on an empty space. That's going to bring down a drop down menu for you, and you want to click on Personalize. Now from this window you want to go ahead and say click on Change Desktop Icons. That's going to open up another window for you, and from here you want to click on the box that says Computer, User Files, and Control Panel. Now, if your recycle bin is not checked, you may want to go ahead and check that as well, and go ahead and click OK. Now, as you can see, now I have my user folder right on my desktop. This is going to give me quick access to my desktop downloads, documents, music, pictures, and videos. Alright, now you also have your computer, which will give you access to your hard drive and to your DVD drive, and also to your pictures, music, and videos. The next icon is your control panel. Control panel is pretty much where your settings are. So if you want to go and update Windows, or uninstall a program, or adjust your sound, you can do it all here. Now, yours may not look exactly like this. This is just a feature that I like. If you want to change it, you can just go right up here to the right corner, and you'll see a drop down menu here, and yours probably looks similar to this. Just me personally, I like to break mine out in individual things here. So that's left up to you. That's your preference. But you do have that readily available for you now. Now, let's go ahead and update to Windows 8.1. What I need to do is go back to my Metro. You go back to your Metro by taking your cursor down to the bottom left corner. Okay, and you want to click, and that's going to bring you back to your Metro. Now, from the Metro, you want to go ahead and click on your store icon. Now, once you click on your store icon, you have your Windows 8.1 update. Now, if you do not see this update, that means that you have to do some initial updates on your Windows 8 before this will show up in your store. Now, how you do that? All right, let's go back to the let's show you how to get there a quicker way. Now, if you go to your top left corner and come down, you will see all the apps or windows that you have open. And as you can see, I got the start open, and then I have my desktop. So I want to go back to my desktop. Okay, now from here, if I wanted to do a update on Windows 8, I will go to my control panel, and then I will go to my icon down here that says Windows Updates. So you would go ahead and do all the updates that you need to do. It'll tell you to reboot the system maybe a couple of times. You go ahead and reboot the system, check the store to see if the Windows 8.1 update is in there. If it is, then start your Windows 8.1 update. If not, you may have to come back here and do some more updates until it shows up. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and start my Windows 8 update. Now this may take an hour or two, or maybe even longer. And once it's done, then you're going to see some differences. I'm going to go ahead and get started on mine, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I have done my Windows 8.1 update. Now, the first difference that you will probably notice is that I am actually starting on my desktop instead of the Metro. One difference between Windows 8 and Windows 8.1 is that Windows 8, whenever you boot into your Windows, it's going to automatically take you here to your Metro screen. Now with Windows 8.1, every time you boot up your computer, you will go here to your desktop. Remember, I told you the biggest complaint about Windows 8 is the navigating through the windows. I'm going to try to give you some tips and tricks to help you with that today. One important thing about Windows 8 are the four corners of your screen. If you take your mouse and go to the top left of your screen, drag your mouse down, it's going to open up a sidebar that will show you all the apps that are currently open at the time. And you can just go and click on any one to be able to navigate through those windows. Now, in addition, they have added all the apps down here at your taskbar as well. So you actually can navigate through here as well. Now, if you take your mouse to the bottom left of your screen, you will see a flag. This flag acts as a toggle switch between the Metro and your desktop. Now, in addition, Windows have added, if you right click on the flag, you're going to get some other options. Now, most of these options you also get with Windows 8, but with Windows 8.1 they added a shutdown feature, so you actually can shut down or restart your system from here. Now, if you take your mouse to the top right corner of your screen, you will get the Windows charms, where you can search, share pictures, music, and data. You can actually go back to your Metro from here as well, configure devices, and actually go into your settings. And we're going to go into settings. Now that's going to bring out a sidebar that will give you quick access to your control panel, personalization, PC information. If you have a wireless card and you need to connect to a wireless router, you click on here. It's going to list the wireless in your area, and then you can connect from there. Now if you don't have wireless, it's just going to show your network. You also can control your volume, control the brightness, get notification, and power off the PC just like you did in Windows 8. You have your on-screen keyboard, and you also have another change PC settings down here. Now if you click on that, that's going to take you to another window that's going to give you some more options as far as configuring your PC. Now if you go into PC and devices, you can change things from your lock screen picture, go into other devices, and get your PC information. Now if you go into accounts, here you can go between your live account or your local account. I suggest that you get a live account, because with a live account, Microsoft actually save your settings and save the list of apps that you downloaded from the store and have installed. That way, If you went from a old computer to a new computer with Windows 8 on it, and you log into your Windows Live account in the new system, it's going to give you the opportunity to sync the settings from your old computer to your new computer, so you don't have to set all that stuff back up again. So it's a great feature, and I recommend anybody to use a Windows Live account whenever they use Windows 8. Now, they also have OneDrive. OneDrive is similar to the iCloud, where you can store your pictures, your music, and all that stuff in the cloud or in the OneDrive. And that would also sync with the Windows Live account. So if you needed access to your data, to your documents, your pictures, or whatnot, and you go to a new computer, once you do the sync, your OneDrive will sync up with it as well, and you have access to all of your information. All right, now that's probably all I'm going to go through on this. You can take a look at the rest of the stuff that you will want to change. I just wanted you to know where your PC settings were. Now, in addition, if you take your mouse and go to the top of the screen, you will see a bar drop down. Now you can go here to your right and minimize, or you can exit out the window. Now, before with Windows 8, whenever you went to the top, it would actually change into a hand, and you would have to left click and hold that left click button down and drag the window all the way down until it pretty much disappeared. So you got two options now how you can close it out. Okay, now we're going to go to our Metro. Now with the Metro, Windows 8.1 have given you the opportunity to customize your Metro screen a lot better than it did before. With Windows 8, pretty much everything that you installed went directly to your Metro, regardless if you wanted it on there or not, and you had to go in there and do whatever you had to do to take it off. Now you can go in and kind of customize it pretty much the way you want to. Now, one thing I did want to note, if you look here, Windows has actually added a power button right on the Metro screen. So here you can shut down or restart your system from there as well. So now no more problems with powering your system down. You get more than one option to do that. Now, if you want to get to your apps and your programs on your Metro screen, you would just go down here. Windows has added an arrow here that you can click on, and it's going to take you right to your apps and your programs. All right, so let's go back to our Metro. Now let's see if we can customize our Metro the way that we want to. Okay, say you're here and you have some icons on here that you do not want. All you have to do is find that icon, and let's say let's get PC settings. I'm going to right click on it, and I can click on unpin from start. Now, some applications, if you want to, you can click on it, right click. It actually give you an option to uninstall it as well. Now, just say I have an icon on here. Let's say I don't have an icon on here that I actually want on my Metro. I can go down to my list of apps and just say I wanted to put my reader on my Metro. I will click on pin to start, and there you go. It'll show up. Now, say if I wanted this to be on my taskbar, I would right click on it and I would pin to my taskbar. Now, the reason why you would do that, if you're the type of person that just want to stay on your desktop and you want pretty much everything that you use on a regular basis to be there. So now if you go down here, I have it pinned to my taskbar. Now, in addition to that, um, Windows 8.1 will also give you the option to resize a lot of your icons. Now, if you right click on desktop, and just say I want to resize that. Now here I get four options: small, medium, wide, and large. Now with some of these icons, you may only get two: small and medium, and some you may get three: small, medium, and large. So whatever size they allow you to change it, you can change it to that size. So just say I want to have it larger, so it adjusts it to a larger size. Okay, so I'm going to customize this a little bit more. My reader is out here all alone, so what I want to do, I want to take that and add it to a group. If I want to do that, I can just hold that icon down with a left click and just drag it until I get to the group that I want it to be in. And it is there. Now, speaking of groups, before you could not even label your groups, but now Windows 8.1 give you the opportunity to label your groups. What you have to do is go to an empty spot here on the Metro and right click. Now you get the option to name groups. Once you click on that, it will open up the headers of each group, and we can change and add a name. So let's say we name this one apps, and we can go to this one, and let's say this will be named games. Alright, and to get out of that, I can just hit escape or just hit a clear spot on the metros. Now, another way I can customize my games is something that I would probably want here on the back end of my Metro instead of in the front. Now, I could take each one at a time and take it back to the back, or I can hold down my control key and roll the mouse down on the wheel down on my mouse, and it will make everything small like this. So now I can take an entire group, my games, and I can actually move it to the back of my groups, and just click on empty spot, and now I'm back on my Metro. So with Windows 8.1, not a lot has changed, but enough has changed to where you actually can go in and be a little bit more productive and also customize your system the way that you want. This is ACPR giving you tips and tricks on Windows 8.1. Thank you.